All right. We're back here. I don't know, something was happening, but I think we're fine. So we're running through this drafts here. We're on 2024. So Bishop, I don't know. I mean, I guess the guy's starter. Ray Davis, who disappeared this year, and then I mean, Coleman. What are you on Coleman? You like him still?
I'm not giving up on Coleman, but I think that
That wasn't the best
um,
option at that spot.
I mean Lad McConkey. I haven't heard much about him this season, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not ready to say McColeman was a bad pick yet, but he's at least like contributing. I guess. I don't know. TBD,
He is contributing, but I mean, he's.
not a ton though. I mean, so
And then this year, we went defense every single pick until we took a blocking fucking tight end who
who
actually
might be our
might have.
best pick.
Harrison, who is his season's done. I mean, he hasn't practiced at all this entire
Yeah.
year, and he's hurt. TJ Sanders, Landon Jackson, Deion Walker. I mean, these guys can't even get on the field.
Well, Walker seems like he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I guess he gets a helmet on game day.
Sanders, well, I think he's been starting with Oliver out. Uh, Sanders is injured now. But he was active for the first time. Like he seems like he might just be a bum. And I agree on Hairston. Like, I don't know, people holding out hope that Hairston will. You got a rookie who's never missed the entire training camp and he's going to just like come back and they're going to trust him. I mean, you know how it is with this coaching
Yeah,
staff. Like, if
they're not gonna play him. He's gonna have to practice
no,
for a month, and
at least.
you can't get this guy onboarded in the middle of the season. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's like a December thing, if at at best, and it's still unlikely. I mean, I feel like the DB that has the best chance of playing now is probably Hancock, but I don't know about him either. He was hurt for a while, and now you
Weren't they
got
playing
Dor.
him at safety?
Yeah, I'd love for him them to just plug him in and see what happens. Like we could talk about that more later, our defense,
Fifth
but
round fucking
we'll
guy changing positions, and he's been hurt, right? He was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. Strong started week one. He's might be done. Like he's got a neck injury. He's on IR. He's going to see a specialist. He's like, God knows when he's coming back. So it's just a disaster. It's a complete disaster. I mean, this draft gave you some D tackle depth players, maybe.
On top of two D tackles that we signed that were suspended for 40% of the fucking season.
Yeah. So right, and like it seems like Walker has the best chance of being like an impact player, but I don't know. It's too early to really like Hairston could still be good, but it's just not going to be this year.
Well, you only have a 5-year rookie contract, uh, and that's on top of fucking drafting Elam. I don't
Right.
understand what this guy's doing. And it's not like these guys fall to us. Mostly we're trading up for him.
Yeah, and like yeah, I don't know, man. It's two whiffs on first round corners in like a 4 year span. I mean, the guy Bean is who he is because he drafted Allen and he's been living off that, and so has McDermott. I mean, they've been living off that for almost a decade now. I mean, at least McDermott had that playoff berth before Allen, but like,
Yeah, you bring him in as a get rid of all the losing mentality, even though it's never going to go away in Buffalo. But the losing mentality, everyone forgets about it. But what's the point of keeping these two fucking clowns if we're just going to keep doing the same goddamn thing?
yeah, Bean to me is like they got to get talent on this defense, and it's got to happen. Like, I mean, we have, regardless of what you say, I mean, the offense has been great, top five in the league. It still is. And to have a defense that is incompetent again, like it just can't happen. You just need average play from the defense. That's it. Average play. And yeah, they had a good first half, and they're not the reason why we lost last week, but they kind of are too. Because in the second half, we score a touchdown to take the lead, immediately give up a touchdown.
We made
We
a guy with no ACLs and
Yeah,
three kids on the
exactly.
way. I mean, all he does is fuck and fuck us. I mean, we made Diggs look like he's
Yeah.
25.
And like our corners couldn't just like man him up. Yeah, Diggs he's good at getting open, whatever, but he's also 31 coming off an ACL. Like if you don't have a corner that can not allow him to go for 10 for 150, then that's a problem.
I mean, maybe the
And
Patriots played a perfect game with some of these like sideline catches and they won the turnover battle and we had some untimely penalties. But
dude,
oh, and what was the fucking how do you have 4 seconds left on the clock and you can still run 2 plays?
yeah, they threw the
In what
quick.
in what world is there ever a play that takes 3 seconds?
Um, yeah, I mean, and
I've
in
never fucking
May,
heard of that in my entire life. My entire life has been if you don't have 5 seconds on the clock, you're not even gonna be able to get a kickoff, and they get 2 plays off.
yeah, May like rolled to his right and still and threw it, and it took 3 seconds. I don't know. I didn't rewatch it. I was just so disgusted with the whole. I mean, dude, you mentioned the penalties. I just want to go through this. This is all of our first half drives against the Patriots. First drive of the game, we have a holding on the first play, backs us up inside our 10. We still drive to the New England 47 and then we fumble. Second drive of the game, we have a first down at the New England 29 that gets wiped out because of an illegal formation. Drops us, we go back to like the 40 and then we end up punting. Third drive of the game, again, we have holding, gives us first and 17 at the 7. Next play, Coleman fumbles. Fourth drive of the game, we have a holding, an ineligible man downfield, and a false start. Two of those were on a third down play that we didn't get the first anyways, and we kicked a field goal. Fifth drive of the game, we're at the 36-yard line. Holding brings us back to first and 20 at the 22. Penalties and fumbles. Like, I feel like in a normal world, the way our defense played well in the first half, we're winning that game like 17-6 at halftime. In a normal, like it was just not a, it was just such a choppy, ugly, mistake-filled first half, and we don't do that normally. So to your point about the Patriots and like needing the perfect game, whatever, that first half was like they were very lucky, I feel like, to be for the game to be where it was. Like I think if they play the way I wasn't impressed with them in the first half at all.
I just can't get over having a play take 3 seconds. I wonder if there's a way to look that up. How many plays have only taken 3 seconds in the NFL?
Sure, it's on next gen staff somewhere, but
Jesus Christ, I just don't get it. But
yeah, I mean, but Vrabel, I don't know. I mean, the fact that they didn't even go for the touchdown there, and we still, I mean, oh God, the game was just so frustrating.
so we're gonna have to go at Colts is it with the wild card, or maybe at Jacksonville. We don't have good.
Our schedule's actually not that easy.
Yeah, we're not winning the division.
I mean, that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know.
Look at the Colts, or I mean the Patriots. Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Tampa, Jets, Cincy, Giants, and then Buffalo, Baltimore, Jets, Dolphins.
Yeah, it's like almost the same as ours, except we got Houston and Pittsburgh still. They already played Pittsburgh. And the Giants aren't terrible. I mean, the Patriots can lose this week. Like they're not impervious to losing any given game. They already lost to the Steelers at home and the Raiders at home. So I can see the Patriots losing to the Saints this week in New Orleans, and it'll be a little, reality check for Pats fans who all of a sudden think they've arrived. I mean, they don't have that much talent on offense. No other team is going to let Diggs do that. Diggs it was the Patriots Super Bowl last week, and especially Diggs, and we laid an egg. That was, you know, so
I, we're just sitting there at the end of the game. The crowd didn't even leave. Everyone's just sitting there stunned. What was that last play? You just throw it over the middle and the guy falls down?
my guess is it was probably supposed to be like a hook and ladder play, but the Pats just it was nothing there. I mean, I don't know. I was hoping they would throw a sideline ball to like the 40 and then try and like,
Yeah,
throw
wouldn't
a
that be the
70
obvious
yard
thing to
Hail Mary,
do? Uh,
unless they called some hook and ladder. I have no idea, but we were at like the 10. So
Yeah, the guy
it's,
fucking returns it, and there was a penalty on the kickoff return too.
yeah, we were at exactly. Yeah.
What do we
Dude,
practice?
The
I,
penalties were, I think in the end, the penalties were relatively even,
I think the Patriots had more yards. And
but they had like I feel like all the Pats penalties were like on defense, which it's just like easier to it didn't seem as glaring because like all of ours were on offense, just like killing our drives. Like the Pats had, a couple personal, I think they had two personal fouls on the same touchdown drive that we had. And like, but there was none on like a third down, like none that seemed like,
yeah, we had 11 for 90. They had 8 for 93.
yeah. And out of those 11, I feel like probably nine of them or 10 of them were on offense. We had an illegal contact on Benford. I remember that, on that flea flicker that was a busted play that they bailed him out on. But other than that, it's like all of our penalties were on offense or special teams, I
What was that
guess.
interception? What,
Yeah, terrible play. I
Josh,
mean,
going back to the old days of just
again,
remembering
ag-
he's not a good quarterback.
again, dude,
Disconcerting.
if I was just a random person listening to this podcast, I would have turned it off like five times right now. You
You
can't,
got to be a fanboy for this fucking franchise.
what does that mean? You don't
Living in
think,
a alternate reality where like everything is great.
what's the alternate reality?
That Josh Allen's a winner, that this team is just always winning everything. I don't,
So Josh Allen's not a winner
not in my book. I
because
mean,
what
you can't because
is his
he can't win when it matters.
oh, because he's lost to
Well,
Mahomes in the playoffs. Yeah.
yeah,
I
this
mean,
guy
sure.
that you just said Mahomes isn't even good. So
I
I
didn't
would have
say
turned it
that.
off.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. You were talking about average depth of target. And I said Mahomes is usually one of the lowest in the league, which is true. But the point is, if you can throw a 3 yard pass to an open guy and he runs for 10 yards, isn't that smarter than throwing a 13-yard pass when a guy might not be as open?
I don't know. I see Mahomes attempt passes past the first down marker once in a while in a game. I've never seen Allen throw the ball deep. Maybe like 4 years ago. I don't understand why we don't throw the ball down the field.
Like throwing like bombs. I mean, he had plenty of
Even just throwing a ball I can throw the ball longer to my son on the back in the backyard than what Allen does.
he had like 4 or 5 passes that traveled over 20 yards against the Patriots. And
Did
they were
he?
like, yeah, he had like three to Kincaid, one to Palmer. I mean, I don't, you can't like, I don't know, your depth perception and your in section
Maybe that
200
is
there
what
might
it is.
be
Were any of those
a
complete?
problem, but all of them, I think.
20 points, and we had all these long passes in the air. I'll have to rewatch the game again.
Yeah, you probably should, I think. Might be a
Damn.
good idea. But
All I see is
anyways,
him throwing the ball backwards to fucking running backs and Haws, Hawks, whatever that guy
I
is.
wish we threw the ball to Hawes more. Guy's a stud.
I wish we threw the ball at Ty Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't throw
The only
to
play that ever works.
we don't throw to running backs. We didn't throw to running backs at all against the Patriots. Never.
If Cook doesn't have an amazing game, we're fucked. I mean, I never thought that this would be a running back dependent team, but here we are,
Oh my God.
mid-October,
You're
2025.
you're out of your
Shit.
mind. You're out of your
Why are we
mind.
wearing four different helmets this year?
I hope we never wear the those jerseys from Sunday night again. Do we have to wear them
Ugly
again?
as fuck. For 3 years, one game, and for the next 2 years, we wear them two more times.
Ouch. We also suck on Monday night. We'll get into that later maybe, but
Oh,
we
that's
aren't
good.
we're 5-5 on Monday night since was it 2019? I forget.
Bijan Robinson's gonna eat us alive.
And 5-5 with a 1-5-5 and a death on Monday night football.
Well, Penix, I don't know. He's got that weird lefty release. I'm surprised that we're favored. Spread's still 3.5.
You're surprised we're favored? What are you talking about?
I guess you didn't watch the game last week. I don't know.
You realize we're 4-1 and we hardly ever lose. You forgetting that?
I don't know. I guess I'm not used to the Bills losing at home to
We've
as 8 point favorites.
we lost it. What was the spread in that Denver game 2 years ago?
Hmm. Yeah, that was pretty high spread.
Another game where Allen got us a game winning or a TD to take the lead inside 2 minutes.
Yeah, nice win. Let's see the spread
Exactly.
here. Do 4.5. Jesus. This is a Falcons money line. That seems like easy money.
Last week was the week to take it. I predicted the Pats would win last week. We were due for a loss.
I don't have any audio recording of that.
I have
Totals 50.
evidence. I actually predicted 23 to 22.
Oh yeah, and I predicted the high.
I'll show you. I have a time-stamped message to a coworker that says 23-20 on Friday.
It's AI generated. Gemini.
Um, I don't know. I have the Falcons. I feel like they lost 30-0 to Carolina. Like, I don't know. Michael Penix just he can't scramble, can he?
Michael Beane. Let's look up his stats. I mean, it's not like I really watched the Falcons play. The last game I watched
He's
them play, they were up 28-3, I think.
he's got three
Uh,
TDs, three
t
picks.
Turned it off at halftime, so hopefully they won that Super Bowl.
They're
Uh,
coming off the bye.
Had a huge game against Washington. Although I don't think Washington's really that good. I mean, well, that was without their quarterback, I assume.
Yeah, Mariota played.
Marcus. So
Yeah,
yeah, Michael Penix, 313, 172 yards, 135 yards, 298. Sucks to have a bye at week 5. Uh,
yeah. I mean, Bijan. If
Rushing
there's
yards,
that,
he doesn't run. No, 21 minus 1, 9 and 2.
the Robinson is their entire team basically, and
He might have 300 yards. What's the record for most yards by just combined yards for a running back in a game?
it's a good question. He's got through 3 games, he's got 64 carries and 23 targets. So 87 times he's been the person they've whatever. It's got to be like more than half of their total plays. Almost half of their total plays go to Bijan. Well, I
Well, at
guess
least they're
they've played 4 games, I guess, not three. But
Billy Cannon in 1961 had a combined 330 yards by a running back.
yeah,
I don't. I mean, 1961 is kind of a long.
pre-merger.
Yeah, pre-merger.
Um, I don't know. They're the foul. If we Penix to me seems like the type of guy that we he can't scramble.
Lose
He's a
to him.
young no, can't scramble. He's a young quarterback. He's we're it just seems like the type of player that we have success against. And
Where McDermott and Allen can pad their stats. You're saying?
actually, I think the opposite happens with Allen because he usually doesn't play in the third quarter. He misses quarters of time in some of these games. So
Do you have like a full body tattoo of this guy?
nah, he didn't have a good game Sunday. I'm just
Whoa,
honest.
you're allowed to say that? They're
Well,
gonna revoke your
he didn't
fanboy card.
he didn't have a good game from his standards. He still played good most of the game. He had, over 70% completion, over 8 yards per attempt, 2 TDs. But from his I mean, the interception was killer, obviously. So I'm not going to sit here and defend that. I just think people that are saying he sucks like you are unserious people. That's all.
Oh, well,
Which it's okay.
yeah, I mean, agree to disagree. Reasonable people can disagree. Darnell Mooney, he did not practice and he hasn't played. I mean, hamstring. They
No,
said he was only gonna. I don't think that dude's gonna play. But if he does, that's someone that concerns me, especially with our shit ass fucking cornerbacks.
our
Uh,
safeties are an abomination.
I
Or
feel
specifically Rap. Rap needs to be.
Rapp is like scared to hit after his like 30th concussion or something.
He's
No.
never. These guys don't. These guys are never around the ball. Like guys, there's people are catching passes wide open, and then we just like we'll make a tackle after, or just like touch them when they're like, no one's there trying to break up a pass ever. How many pass breakups does our secondary have this season? Like two? I don't know. It's
It
oh
doesn't seem
man,
like we break up passes. I don't know what we do on defense.
yeah. Neither do I.
They
either.
didn't even have a good running attack last week, the Patriots.
No, well, yeah, the D played good in the first half, but second half it was just May went. Had one incomplete pass and it was a drop, and threw for a ton of yards and just
Dude's
we
gonna
got
be eating at
torched.
lunch for two
Well,
decades.
he don't let him roll right. We let him roll right all day, and he's hitting passes scramble drill because our we can't cover anybody. So it was just a disgraceful performance. But um,
So and it's doubleheader Monday night. They're wearing
good.
their red helmets, which I kind of like. We're wearing our standing Buffalo ones. I just don't can't get over the four helmets in 1 year when we've worn one helmet for like 10 years straight, and then this year we have to wear four different helmets.
Oh, we got the white, the normal white one, the standing buffalo that won last week, and then the red one we're wearing later in the year.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the Jets game when we're gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be a huge game to get into the wild card. 6 seed maybe 5.
Well, we have five.
I don't want to go into Foxborough second week of
Oh my
January.
God, I can't wait
MLK
to go.
weekend.
I can't wait to go into Foxborough in December. Can't
What's the spread
wait.
on that going to be? Patriots -7.5. Our
Uh, we'll
biggest
be
dog.
favored by, my guess is we'll be favored by 4 at that point. Because they'll be like, I bet you that the Pats are going to be like 7-6. And
What did you have for breakfast? I gotta eat what you're eating, or do you just have like
the
liquid
Pa-
breakfast
the
or something?
Patriots are 3-2. They've alternated wins and losses all season, basically. Like, what do you think they are? We lose to shitty teams every season.
This is their first year coach. I mean, they're still getting their system down.
So you think, okay, so that means you think they're going to run off like 8 straight wins? Like,
No, they'll probably lose one. I mean, maybe May will go down for a quarter.
so you think they're going to be like 10-3 when we play them again?
I mean, I rattled off their schedule. It's pretty easy. I mean, Tampa
They
could be the X factor in this divisional race for us.
Tampa
Maybe.
can or New England can lose to every single team they play.
Well, and they also prove that they can beat every team. So
Yeah, if they get 3 turnovers and 10 offensive penalties in the first half, sure.
I guess,
I
man.
mean, I think New England's pretty good. I do. I think they'll probably make the playoffs, but I think it's a stretch for anyone to think that they're just like, gonna beat every team on their schedule because the team is not good or whatever. New England can lose
Let's
any
hope Cam
game.
Scadaboo stays healthy and he could
Guy's a stud.
mash that team up. Yeah, anyone that watched college football last year knew that dude was a stud.
Don't even
Some
know where he went to school. Where'd he go to school?
you don't you don't watch the Big 12, dog? Jeez.
Oklahoma? Texas? Where'd he go?
Sun Devil, man.
Oh, really? No, never would have guessed. I never would have guessed that.
Did you even know
But
they were in the Big 12?
is the Pac-10 a thing anymore?
It's Pac-2.
I don't. No, I wouldn't have
Even
known.
Cal's in the ACC now.
I do know that. I do know that.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
Syracuse boy.
Stanford in the ACC too?
Yeah, Andrew Luck's running the ship there.
Yeah.
Whatever. No one cares about that. But I mean, I can't. There's nothing to talk about with the Atlanta Falcons. I just can't say anything about them. I mean, Drake London is supposed to be really good, and their tight end's supposed to be really good. But are these guys good?
Well, Pitts, I feel like when you say someone's supposed to be good and they're not, they don't live up to it for 5 years, I think it's safe to say that he's just like not great. uh London, he's probably good, but he's not like gonna
A
strike.
game breaker.
Yeah, he's probably more of like an underneath guy, and I don't know. Like our defense needs to just be like super aggressive, and if we get beat for a couple big plays, I don't care. But we can't let this team like dink and dunk us on these short passes and dump off to the running back. Like I don't know
Atlanta plays
who.
on Sunday night next week. We gotta watch this team twice in prime time.
Yeah,
So they lost to Tampa by 3. They beat the Vikings, and I don't even think that the Vikings, or is that when the dickhead quarterback got hurt? Then how do you lose 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers? That's I,
exactly.
this team is so strange.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's hard to know. I don't know much about them, but I do like. I feel like in we always play well in domes. I think offensively, it's going to be a very motivated team.
I think there
And
might be a lot of Bills fans there.
yeah, I think Atlanta's about to run into a buzzsaw, personally. I think. I just,
A strange take.
yeah, no, I'm,
Yes. I mean, they did take care of Marcus Mariota last week.
yeah, Mariota. Who they lose to? Tampa too, and in Carolina, and then what's their other win? The Saints? Forget.
No, they beat Minnesota with
Oh yeah, Minnesota with McCarthy, and then McCarthy got benched after that game.
yeah, benched slash injured, which is bullshit. Yeah, McCarthy in that game was 11 to 21, two picks. I mean, and also Atlanta, they traded up for all these DNs in the draft, and they have this weird. The coach is such a like a retread.
The
This is
defense has good stats, but they played Mayfield, but then they played McCarthy, Bryce, and Mariota. So like, how do you know anything about them? uh,
Raheem Morris. I don't.
yeah, wasn't he like
Did they
laughed out
just?
at Tampa after like 1 year?
Did they just? They couldn't hire anyone else.
I guess not.
If the Bills lose this game, that's going to be really next week's podcast will be. We might have to do it live in front of an audience.
Yeah, if we lose this game, that last week I'm not surprised by. If we lose this week on Monday night after just getting embarrassed in prime time, then there's going to be like if that happens, then I think we have real like, you know, this team might not be that good.
Oh, and I was watching. For some reason, I was watching this. Well, it was on at the bar, so I'm watching a couple minutes of the Sabres game, which hopefully that's the last time I see that franchise again on TV. But they showed the two GMs up in the press box, and like I want to get a screen grab of that and put it on a T-shirt and just say like, just fuck you in huge letters or losers or something. I
Bean
could
and
come up with a
Adams?
yeah. Bean and
Oh
Adams were both
my
up there, and I'm just like,
God.
it was that when the two Sabres head coaches were at the bar together after they got fucking fired, or was it Russ Brandon and
Wasn't it
oh
Whaley and
Doug Whaley and Tim Murray maybe?
yeah.
I'm like, oh man, these guys are gonna be down and out at fucking Coles in a couple of weeks, just searching for bread at the bread line with all us federales. Oh man, that was sad. Whew.
Yeah, that is sad. Yeah, I'm with you. Jesus. What the hell's Bean doing there? He should be watching
Breaking
the
tape of some fucking
scout.
free agent linebackers. Did we ever hear of getting a linebacker? Did they really think Matt Milano was going to be? He took a pay cut to stay here. Isn't that proof enough that he's trash?
Well, you're counting on a guy who hasn't played in like since 2022.
What a strange strategy.
And
All
you
right, we got
keep
30
yeah,
seconds here, so that's enough Milano talk. If that guy
yeah,
sees the field, I'll be shocked.
we're gonna
Again,
win 40 to 24.
28-27. And Josh Ipu can't get it done again in the clutch. Or maybe we'll shank an extra point or something.
Okay.
They
We'll
gotta
see
get
what
after Penix though. Someone hit this guy.
yeah, just be super aggressive the whole game. And if you get burned by a couple deep balls, who cares? I'd rather get our offense back on the field than just have them sitting on the sidelines.
Bijan adjusted over, so I'm doing it now. We'll see you in Atlanta. No,
See
I'm
ya.
not going. Bye.
Bye.